What's going on, guys? Vista here, and today we're on scenic Gold Mud Railway with the M249, and I want to build on our advanced shooting fundamentals. So, advanced shooting fundamentals with the LMGs. What does that entail? Well, really what we're talking about is burst firing and tap firing. These guns have a ton of recoil, so if we were just to hammer down, we're all over the place. So we have to manage that recoil. Now, we can fire, pull down, and manage our recoil, get a little tighter grip. On the M249, the recoil is up and to the left. So to counter it, we pull exactly down and to the right. But as you can see, we have quite a bit of muzzle spray, or excuse me, muzzle sway, and our gun's kind of jumping all over the place. So how do we manage that? Well, we manage it with burst fire and tap fire. So let me show you those two. First with the burst fire. Nice little bursts, let off, let the sight settle, and resume fire. And just keep repeating. Now tap firing is when we just hit our mouse, click it, fire a few rounds, and keep clicking. Now, produces quite a tight little pattern there. What we have to do when we tap fire, though, versus the burst fire. When we burst fire, I'm not doing a whole lot of recoil management. I'm just bursting, letting off, letting it settle, and resuming fire. However many bursts you want to do. Now, when we tap fire, I have to manage my recoil a little bit. So I'm just pulling slightly down and to the right. About that much pressure. Just that's it, because when we're tap firing, all we're really having to manage is that first shot recoil, because we're just not firing that many rounds in one burst. It's very fast bursts. But it produces a very tight pattern, kills very quickly. So let's take it in game and examine how this does. So, how effective is tap firing? Well, as you can see right here, almost all my bullets landed on target, killed that guy extremely quickly. Now, I've pretty much, kind of resigned myself. I mostly tap fire. I don't use the burst firing as much. And of course, mashing the trigger, you're about to see about the only time I'll do that is up close and personal, right in their face. Just mash the trigger. Try and keep your crosshairs on them and, fire away. But as you can see, tap firing is extremely accurate. Kind of what you're giving up. If you burst fire, you're putting more bullets downrange, pretty accurate, way more accurate than holding down the trigger. But tap firing, you're putting fewer bullets, but more accurately downrange. So that's kind of what I like to do. I mean, you can see that kill right there. Almost all of my bullets landed on target, killed that guy extremely fast. Now, this night when we were playing, I was struggling all night, having some of the worst games I've ever had. Then I picked up my LMG, jumped in this game here, and wound up by the end going 11-1. I mean, that's a good game in anybody's book. Of course, did get a revive or two from Corvic, who was playing with me. But, tap firing, what can I say? It really speaks for itself. You can see how fast these guys go down. And of course, tap firing is going to be extremely effective at range. You can see a pretty good distance between me and that guy up there. I've already put a few hits on him. He pops out again. A couple quick little taps, and he's down. So anyways, guys, I hope you found this helpful. Make sure you get out there, grab your favorite LMG, get to practice in your tap fire and burst firing. Like I said before, tap firing is a little bit more effective for me than burst firing, but to each his own. So, any questions, comments, go ahead and leave them down below. If you had a good time, make sure you leave a thumbs up. And, as always, guys, I'll catch you on the next one.